menu. That sounds familiar.
Like Lower Greenville?
Yeah.
So we'll be like immense with that too.
Okay.
It's a nice little area that's gonna be growing. And then I was talking to Dad about like, you know, was there worth like this much into or the investment?
Yeah.
He's like, I go for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's kind of what I was looking for, the reassurance I needed.
Yeah.
Him, one of my friends. Such and Jacob were talking about it earlier this week.
Yeah. Oh. Mora's putting in the work.
I don't know where I got hit.
100 times to learn.
Onwards to victory.
This girl. So, he just spit all over me again.
Man, I did a little rage quit last night when we played.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it Andrew?
Huh?
Was it because of Andrew?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, there's a little bit of him and Jonathan.
Jonathan?
Yeah.
But Jonathan actually plays the game.
Yeah, but just blaming me for us losing in the last game, and that really ticked me off.
We all know that it's definitely
Yeah.
Andrew. He can like set people off. I don't know, something about the guy.
Yeah.
Even though he like said that, sorry, whatever. I'm just like, he can just definitely, something about him.
Yeah.
Rile people up.
Yeah. And they just kept talking about the most random stuff, and it's mostly him, and then Jonathan will just egg him on even more.
That's probably what it is more than anything.
Yeah.
What he did, I know he'll like troll and like mess around.
Yeah. It was definitely trolling.
Andrew, man, yeah. I remember one time I was in the car with him. We like played like some basketball, and I was like, Andrew, I think I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah.
He just kept telling me stories, and I was like, I don't want this right now. I just want to sit here quietly, just like focus on like keeping this all in.
Okay.
Like, I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's just unaware sometimes.
Yeah.
True strength.
God, I keep dying. Like, I'm getting some kills, but then I just am dying. Like, I'm not able to like sustain it.
Enemy turret ahead.
Is that why he's not getting on now?
Who?
Jonathan, you told him he can't play?
No, I didn't tell him that.
Oh.
There was a particular play in the game where I had to use my ult as Reaper, and he was telling me, why did you just like see exactly that? What just happened right there with the die. I did the same thing, and I teleported in front of what's his face, Reinhardt, just like what that guy did, and Jonathan was like, why did you do that? He just blocked all of your shots. And I killed the other people, and he's like, you should have gone into their backline and done it. And I was like, I did, because I remember teleporting. He's like, nah. And then we looked back at the replay, and I clearly teleported, but from the angle I was at, I couldn't get behind them. And so he just kept blocking all my shots.
Man, I mean, it happens, like...
Yeah.
It's crazy. like how these little moves can like change it so much. But like we see it, I feel like we're good enough to like beat a bunch of players, but like at the same time, when we have like Andrew and Jacob on our team, it's definitely a little bit tougher.
Yeah, even Jacob too, cause like when we were playing comp with him, we just weren't winning any games.
Yeah, because
Yeah, and he's doing the heals,
he's
but
shooting around his gun, not actually shooting anything. He's just like,
yeah,
hold it down. I'm like, no, because then you're just reloading at the wrong points. Because I watch him play, right? So he's not actually like hitting anybody.
yeah,
He's just like skating around, just shooting around at nothing.
yep,
So yeah, between those two, it's definitely a little bit tougher. Coney, I know he knows how like games work, so he'll understand and improve.
yeah, and that's the other thing with Andrew. Like, he always seems to stay in the back line for some reason. Like he's just not
Yeah.
playing point. He's not playing objective.
No. And he has zero awareness, which is
Yeah.
what bugs me so much. Like, hey, can you like come see that something's happening, or you know, do something?
Because it's
Just
always like
get in there.
it's always like we'll be dead. Like the entire team is dead, but then he's the only one who's still alive.
Oh yeah, and he's just standing
for some
very
reason.
far back.
Right, and he's not close to the point, and then the point gets taken by the enemy
And a big
team.
reason why we all die is because like we don't have all our players there, and like he's always playing DPS.
Yeah,
And
he's playing
like, cycling
DPS.
through characters, like some of the hardest characters to play.
Yeah, he always
And I'm like,
wants
if
to
you
play
can't play
Widow.
an easy one, yeah, he wants to.
He
play,
always wants
oh
to
my
snipe.
Gosh, that annoys me so much because he's like, well, you know, I snipe in other games. It's not the same in this one.
Yeah,
It's like so different sniping in this.
yeah, it's definitely harder because you got to deal with shields, you got to deal with people
And the
flying
movement
around,
is so different. Yeah.
and then people
like,
can
it's not like Call
teleport
of
to
Duty
you.
Sniping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as they find out you're sniping, you got a Reaper on your ass or Tracer coming up behind.
And he doesn't understand any of that. And I'm like, hey, play Lucio. And he's like, oh, you know everything. And I'm like, okay, calm down.
Yeah.
Lucio's just so like you have like a better understanding of like, I guess, positioning. And you know, you have one gun.
And you have to be in the mix, like, as Lucio.
Right. And like, yeah, so it's all just positioning there. And like, oh my god, this guy's so difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, like playing with him, it's just not gonna. And then he like picks like Tracer or something, and I'm like, no, like, it's getting very hard for you.
Yeah.
As I'm playing as like Hanzo, Genji.
Yeah. It's always like him playing as Trobjorn or
Yeah.
Widowmaker, and Trobjorn is good, but you have to know where to put your turrets and when to put them. And he doesn't know where to put them, first of all, and then second of all, when they get destroyed and they
He doesn't go
recycle, I feel
repair,
like
he doesn't go put them another one.
yeah, I feel like he doesn't put back another one. He just gets lost in
He
that.
doesn't use his ult.
Yeah.
A lot of things go wrong whenever he's playing, and it's just like he just sits there and kind of shoots around a couple times, and then at the end of the game, he'll be like, "Good try, guys."
Yeah, and
And I'm like, "Did you try?"
yeah, and then he talks about aim training, and he's like, we should do aim lab, and I'm like, bro, first understand the game, like, understand.
Do you want to hear something crazy?
Mm,
So he used to do stand-up comedy, okay?
okay.
And you've talked to him enough. Like,
Yeah.
we know he's not that funny, right?
Yeah.
But he bought all these books, was watching all these videos on like how to become funny. And I'm like, Andrew, it's not something that you really like pick up out of a book. Maybe you can like understand something on like how to create a joke,
Yeah.
but like that doesn't necessarily make you funny. Like, yeah, you can put some words together and like construct that. And like, you know, his stand-up, I went to one and it wasn't bad, you know? But like, initially it was like really bad, and like, he always thinks he's gonna like learn everything like that. And I'm like, I don't think that's gonna happen for you. But good job trying. And like, that's the same thing here. Like, I don't think just doing some aim lab is gonna help.
Yeah.
There's one.
Our push is underway.
Okay, now Hanzo's dead.
Ich sollte schnell zurück. We've pulled ahead.
Yeah, but definitely things like that will definitely annoy me too. And I'm like, no one else is saying anything except me because I just get annoyed that I'll say something to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one night I sat quietly and then Adam kept saying stuff to him. Oh,
Need some assistance?
I realized they came left side.
Yeah.
Our work is not done. Scatter. Feeding more power. Kein Grund, mir zu danken. Progressing aerial position. Attack with me.
Forward spawn active.
I'm here to support. Enemies amplifying your power. Let me tend to that.
You.
Yeah.
I'm being attacked.
Where's this turret at?
And yeah, none of them understand how to fly like you.
Yeah.
Feel stronger?
Meet your fate.
Watching this area. I see an enemy. This would just take a moment. Heroes never die.
Approaching the final destination.
I didn't even realize they had a Bastion until died.
I think they switched.
But they
Got
just
the
got
tank
his ult,
back. Yeah.
so they had to be playing for a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
TS1, move this barricade.
Nice. They didn't even get any. We just kept going.
Mm-hmm.
Play of the game.
Oh,
Really? I didn't even remember
When he
the
used
guy
his
playing
ult?
the game. Oh, really?
I don't think he got that many kills.
At 2, I guess. Alright. I didn't realize we even lost anybody because we just kept pushing.
Yeah. Well, I think they all died once.
Hmm.
It was from that. I wonder if I had play of the game last night as Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper usually gets it too.
Yeah. Resets every session. Interesting.